Right, great, dead easy. Bacon, eggs, bit of butter. I've got a few mushrooms going out of date, so I'm going to put some of that in. Bit of spinach, baby spinach, just buy it in bags, handful at a time, however you want to use it, lasts a while. Frying pan, device, knife, fork, plate, chopping board. First thing, bit of bacon under the grill. Grill 200. Raw meat, quick hand wash. Medium heat. Don't want the pan too hot. Bit of butter, can't have too much really. Dollop of butter, goes a bit more. Can't have too much butter. Couple of shrooms, you're meant to wash them and everything. Bit of soil, not going to kill these. So 3 or 4 mushrooms. Decent sharp knife, chop them up. Meant to use a knife like that, but I never do. A few mushrooms chopped. Still just giving the butter a bit of a melt. Sprizzle it around. Plenty of butter. Wrap the mushrooms in. Throw them in. Bit of spinach. Not as much as you want. It goes down to nothing. So a big handful will go down to nothing. Throw that in the pan. Give that a couple of minutes. And all I do now, I'll turn the heat up just for a minute, just to get it going. Just give this a couple of minutes and I just kind of gently whiz it around a bit. If I was patient, I'd probably just cut the mushrooms on their own for a minute first. But what you'll see, these will just wilt the leaves. Obviously the bacon's in, cooking away. I'm looking at the time because I've got another meeting in a few minutes. But this is literally, you're watching it in real time. This is how long it takes. The bacon's already in. The kettle could be boiling, ready for a brew. I'm just going to go and get 2 more ingredients that I forgot. In terms of probably a bit of salt and a bit of normal pepper, whatever type of pepper you've got. I use this chili garlic salt instead of table salt, only because it's just got a bit more taste, a bit of bite. But salt and pepper's fine, or whatever you want. Any spices, you can see what's in the cupboard. Chuck any of them in with it. So you see those leaves are just starting to wilt down. You'll see that they'll turn into, you'll see in a couple of minutes, they'll turn into next to nothing. See the way they're going down, but you'll see. So this is a bit, it's just a bit boring, but you see that full leaf there because it's not been on the pan. You can eat them raw. You can eat raw spinach anyway. A bit in salads and stuff, but you just cook it down a bit. The same with the mushrooms. You can throw a bit of chopped onion in here or anything you want really. While they're cooking, I'll just tidy up a bit of the stuff I've already used. So, mushrooms and spinach just lob back in the fridge, just as they are in the bag. I need to seal them up. I'm using them that quick anyway. So you see that's cooking down there now. Now what I usually do when I'm doing eggs, I find a dirty cup from this morning's brew, some Sarah's brew. Save them washing up. Get my eggs, right? You probably know already, but break your eggs on a flat surface and then just lob them in, and then if you've got something to throw the shells in, you're not making too much of a mess. So literally just egg in, 1, 2, these are big eggs, 3, 4 will do me. That's a smaller one, that one, still big though. 4 eggs, See, straight in the cup, so not making any mess, I can just go straight in the bin. Get me little, oops, got a bit of shoulder. Get me little stirrer, whiz them round, and all I'm doing now is breaking it up while it cooks. Again, low heat, it's only on like halfway heat. Got all that butter in there, right? So I just make sure this is mixed through a bit like that. Again, just break it all up so the whites and the yolks are even. That's it, literally that. And then just make sure that it's kind of, well, it doesn't matter too much, but I just make sure that it's fairly well distributed evenly. Especially if you're making one to share, then obviously you want the same amount of mushrooms and stuff all spread around the pan, not all clumped in one corner. So plenty of pepper, depends how much you want, but to be honest with eggs you can put as much pepper in as you want. I'm not going to use that salt because I'm using this salt, but it's the same, use either or. Anything else you want in, and again I chuck tons in, gives it a load of flavour. But as much or as little as you want. Bang, just leave that cooking on a low heat. See, it's just bubbling away. Literally just leave that now. Going to take a couple more minutes. If I flip this over now, it'd be done. I'm just going to turn the bacon over in the grill. I'm a bit naughty because I use this even though it's got raw egg and half raw meat on. But grill pan needs cleaning. 2, 4, 5, 6. It's up to you how you cook the bacon, but it doesn't have to be burnt. You'd be amazed how undercooked it can be. And you can see now, you can just about, it's still sort of runny on top, but it's obviously not sticking to the pan because it's a non-stick pan. It's got all that butter in there as well. You can see it's slightly runny on top, but it's firm on the bottom. So really this is cooked. You could eat this now, but what you can do, what I tend to do, we don't always, but what I tend to do is split it in half lengthways. Oops. Try not to make too much mess. Right, split it in half lengthways. It is a bit runny still. I'm probably rushing this. I might make a mess, but I'm just going to flip over half at a time. 1, 2. Other side. You never make a mess. Don't usually make a mess. There we go. Flip it on the handle. So that, literally another 20-30 seconds on that side will just firm up that side. So what I should have said was just before I flipped it, or any time really, I could have just grated some cheese. So, when cheese grater's gone. It's too late now, I'm not going to do it. But if you wanted to, just with a cheese grater, I could have just grated a bit of cheese in while it was still running, and then it just gives it a bit of a different taste. Okay, that's had more than enough time on that other side now. So if I take these out, flip them over. 1, 2. Not worried about presentation. What do you call it off? Hob off. Got the plate. Grill pan needs clean. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6 rashers of bacon. To be honest, I clean the grill pan about every few days. Don't do it every day. And that is my breakfast. And literally all I've got left is a dirty pan, a chopping board because I had mushrooms, a tool, I've already thrown it in the thing, but a dirty cup that I put the eggshells in, and I did make a mess on the cooker this morning, but I don't always. And that's it, piece of cake. Bon appetit.